Question 3 was about taking ARVs. A person was taking ARVs, started taking Vitacell, and still have symptoms of rash or ulcers. Is that, please correct me if I'm wrong, but is that correctly put? Yeah. And then this question is why? Why is there rash or ulcers? They have not resolved. Well, first of all, let me point out with respect to the effects of the micronutrient supplement is that we have found when we looked at symptomology that symptoms such as skin ulcers respond, that one can experience reduction in them. It's in a small population of patients. There is nothing that says that if you take this nutritional supplement, your rash or skin ulcers will go away. Okay, I'd like to clarify that, because we are again not talking about complete eradication or disappearance. We are talking about, a term is amelioration, reduction, okay? And let me ask you this, are you still taking ARVs? Or you stopped? You stopped. Was the ulcer or rash there before you started taking Vitacell? Before Vitacell? Okay. It is very difficult to say what this underlying symptom is due to, okay? So far as we know, we have not received any complaints or any reports where someone took this micronutrient supplement and came down with a rash. All right? So what I would say is that you may want to, working with your coordinator, monitor this closely. Okay? That's important, because it's an issue about how well you are tolerating it. And if you're not tolerating well, then you need to pursue other options. One has to be realistic about it. So I would work with the coordinator about that. But so far as the efficacy or the benefits are concerned, we have not looked at rash per se, skin rash per se, in an extensive way. We have looked at skin ulcers, we have looked at wounds and sores, we have looked at swollen glands. So it is difficult for me to say now, in the absence of data, how this rash condition would respond to the Vitacell. And if you had a concern that you had a rash, then you should work with the coordinator on that. That's what I would say. Okay, another question about ARVs. A person stopped taking ARVs in October, diagnosed with TB, and was put on anti-TB medication, Stoctrin, I think. So she wants to know, should I continue with that or continue with Vitacell? So far as we know, if there is a specific opportunistic infection that an individual has, and TB is there is known medication for it. This is not like ARV. Even before AIDS came along, there were TB drugs. And the standard method of treatment of TB is by TB medication or anti-TB medication. So there would be no reason for somebody not to take anti-TB medication. We'd like to emphasize this. If your physician has recommended something and that seems to be the best regimen, then you should go by that guideline. Now, taking Vitacell, that is a micronutrient supplement, so far as we know, we do not think that there is any evidence that it would have any kind of undue effects or it would be counter-indicative along with TB medication. On the contrary, there are results. There was a recently published study just this year. Researchers from Harvard found that when a multivitamin supplement was given to TB patients who were taking standard TB therapy, that the introduction of the multivitamin supplement caused improvement in the TB treatment. It enhanced the effects of the standard treatment. So taking the two together, from what we know, is not anticipated to be a problem. One may have a benefit. It is difficult to say again because our supplement may differ from theirs, but there is no counterindication. And there is also no reason why your specific TB treatment should be given up. Okay? Yes? There is not a recommendation that somebody should drop an antiretroviral before they take Vitacell. It's very much the individual's choice. We don't require that somebody has to drop an antiretroviral. Okay? I think that our position on that is clear. It's not part of the protocol that that treatment be taken up. If one is taking ARV and they want to take Vitacell, they are welcome to take that. Yeah. And I think that should answer another question that was asked about ARV, whether I can take Vitacell. There's no restriction for doing that. Okay, then the next question pertained to soil deficiency. I referred to selenium deficiency. What can be done about it? Well, the selenium deficiency that is there is the deficiency in the ecosystem. It's in the soil. It's a complicated interaction. It is the content of the soil as well as the plants that are growing in the soil, because plants have a big role to play in the provision of these nutrients. So can agriculture improve it? Yes. Enhancing the soil, the strata of the soil, using, for example, organic nutrients, okay, introducing organic nutrients, avoiding these fertilizers, chemical fertilizers that are causing depletion of the soil. These are measures that could help. That's what I can say so far as that is concerned.